Welcome back to True Crochet. My name is River, and today we're going to talk about hooks. There are so many different types of hooks out there, and I want to talk about my favorites, the type that you might like better than I do, the luxury kind, the Tunisian kind, all sorts of hooks. Now, personally, my favorite type of hook is the Susan Bates ergonomic hook. The reason why I like these types of hooks is because they're inline, they're sharp. I enjoy so much the fact that they grab the yarn so much better. I just personally like inline hooks better. Ever since I found this type of hook, I've been in love with this hook. I also feel like the throat on the hook is a lot deeper. I like the fact that it has the point on the end and then it has the soft handle. Another hook that I actually did fall in love with, but they're a little pricey, are Furls crochet hooks. These are the streamlined resin hooks. These ones actually range in price, but this one I believe was $25. This is the Sagittarius edition of the hook. These ones are really more for aesthetic purposes. They're not necessarily for people who are doing tight amigurumi. Trust me, I know I broke a hook and I regretted it. Luckily for me, Furls Crochet customer service is spot on. They sent me a brand new hook. It's still in the box actually up here because I am so nervous about breaking this hook. Now, Furls Crochet hooks are inline as well. I actually very much appreciate the inline hooks with the Furls Crochet hooks. I actually really like Furls Crochet. I'm very scared about breaking them. I do want to try the metal hooks though. I don't have any of the metal hooks. Next up on my favorites is the Tulip Etimo red. They make this in actually a bunch of different colors, but the red is the most prettiest one. I love this one. So this one is kind of like a hybrid between the inline and the tapered hook. It has this very not so deep throat, but it has this almost sharp end, which is not sharp, it's just almost sharp, and it does have the point. It is a small hook for sure, but it is so comfortable to crochet with. The metal that is brushed is the most smoothest thing to crochet with. I actually really like this crochet hook so much. This is the only one I have. It's a 5.5 millimeter. I really want to buy more of them. They're just kind of pricey as well. These ones range for about $12 on Amazon, but also they range depending on the sizes. And if you want to buy the kit, they also have a range. I believe the kit is about $75 and it only goes up to like the 5.5 from like the 3.25, something like that. So they're really meant towards smaller crocheting, but I enjoy this one a lot. Big hooks are also a thing. I love this one. This one's a Susan Bates hook. I also have two Boyle ones. This one specifically is inline. This one has that point. It has the tight long neck, has the kind of sharpness that's not sharp, and then it has the deep throat also. This one I use for making big things. I made my dog's bed out of this one. Now we're gonna go into a little bit of a cheaper quality, but not so cheap. These ones are actually really easy to get. These are Boyle hooks. I got this one at Walmart. These ones are the tapered hooks. These ones don't have the ergonomic. I believe you can buy them with the ergonomic. I actually have sleeves that I had put over them. I have no idea where they're at now, but these ones actually have the narrow throat, the rounded top, and it's the rounded insert. I don't necessarily like these that much. The reason for it is because it's so tight in my hand, it cramps up my hand. I'm not the biggest fan of these types of hooks. I know there are a lot of people who are Boyle hook people. You're one or the other. You're either a Boyle person or you're a Susan Bates person. Personally, I love Susan Bates. I actually started using Boyle and found that Susan Bates is a lot better for me. I do like to choke the top, so I'm very much a crocheter like this. But I just found that these ones just cramp my hands so much, and I'm just not that big of a fan of it. I'm not a big fan of tapered hooks whatsoever. Again, this is all relative because this is my personal opinion. You could be completely different, and they all work in different ways. Next up is the cheaper versions, the Amazon versions. These are the ones that you buy and you get for free with something that you got. These ones, I have an overabundance of these ones. I had gotten a kit for a ball winder. My ball winder broke, but it came with a ton of these free hooks. These are so flimsy. They are not good to use at all. I don't mind the handle that much because it is like that thick ergonomic handle, but they're so flimsy. I don't know if you could tell, but this thing is like literally wobbling off. Like I kind of can feel like I can just like pull it out at any moment, but it doesn't actually come out. It just wobbles. I do use these ones though for like really small crochet, but I can get smaller. This is a 1.1 millimeter. I actually have a 0.6 millimeter hook. These are tiny, and these ones I don't actually use. These are very impractical for me. I don't enjoy these ones at all. I've tried to use these ones. I just don't enjoy them. These ones, I would say that they are actually a tapered hook. I wouldn't say they're inline. They're so small you can't even see them. And last but not least, we have our Tunisian crochet hooks. You can either get a very long hook or you can get a hook with a cable, and I hate these cables so much. I actually prefer using this long gigantic one over the cable. Some of the crochet hooks do have cables that you can like change out. This one does not. These are both actually Boyle hooks, so they are tapered, and I, again, not the biggest fan, but I don't mind the long hook. It's this wire. I hate this wire so much. These are really meant for Tunisian crochet. If you don't know about Tunisian crochet, look it up. It is a different type of crochet where you do a single pass and a return pass. You don't do any turning, you don't do anything, you just go straight through and then back, straight through and then back. It's actually super easy once you get the hang of it. That is everything you need to know about hooks. Hooks aren't necessarily one is better than the other. It's all a range. It all depends on your preference. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked the video, a thumbs up would be much appreciated. If you like me and you want to see more learning crochet content, you want to learn more about stuff, hit the subscribe button down below. I'm going to try to post more videos about learning how to crochet, and this is kind of the beginning of it. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next crochet video. Goodbye.